I want to start here. A scotoma, a partial loss of vision or a blind spot in an otherwise normal visual field. So it's something that's in front of us that we miss. We have this blind spot that we don't see. And an example of that would be when I was praying to God about where do we do a Farming God's Way demonstration garden here in New Kent. If God told me bring it home, where do we do it at? And then he hit me with this. One day I was driving to work down at the Y, and I parked in a spot, and I backed in, and it was like he just took the veil off of my eyes and showed me the field right next to the YMCA. It was in front of my face all of that time. I'm praying about it. I'm seeking God about it, but I couldn't see it until he revealed it to me. It was very easy to see the Dominican Republic's blind spots because I've been trained. I'm praying God will reveal my blind spots. What have I been missing? And you heard that at the beginning of the video. So I started to pray, God, show me what I'm missing. Show me my blind spots. Show me what I'm not seeing. And for me, Matthew chapter 7, verse 3, and I'm just going to read it. You don't have to turn there. I'm just going to read it. You can, but you don't, babe. Matthew chapter 7, verse 3 says this: why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Yo, that's a blind spot. Right? That's a blind spot. If you got a bookshelf in your eye, there's some stuff you ain't seeing. But it's easy to pick out the specks that others are missing, right? So my job is not to point the finger at you, but at me. I want to read to you my journal entry over the weekend, and I don't keep a journal, so this is new. I just want to read a piece to you after going to this DeVos training and hearing and beginning to learn things about leadership and structure, organizational structure. I had to do a ministry assessment assignment. So, okay, what am I doing? How is it working? How effective is it? And I just want to read to you what I wrote. So, my assessment, LOL. This has been extremely difficult while doing the pre-assignment. I gave up halfway through because I realized what an utter failure I've been in planning and building ministries. I've been a minister, but I have not been building ministries. You'll see. Many terms and concepts were mentioned that I had never heard. When I looked at my own, here's what I wrote. There was no structure, no clarity, no plan to point people to or even go back to for myself. That is very frustrating for me. Now, what is it like for those around me? If my lack of planning is frustrating for me, then what is it like for my wife? What is it like for the people that I walk with in ministry? What is it like for people that want to come alongside and serve? Things like goals and budgets and job descriptions have been foreign to me. If I want to help grow and develop men and women that love God and want to pursue His purpose for their lives, I must learn how to do this. If I want others to see my vision and support and carry it out, the vision must be clear. Write the vision and make it plain. So, That being said, I want to start out by asking you to forgive me. I have some things here, and number one, I would ask for your forgiveness for me not empowering you to serve with me by not having a clear vision. I've not created a space. Instead, here's what we're doing. People show up, and then I have you standing around. And then I end up running around like a wild man because I didn't have my plan in place. If you've been to any events that I've done, you know that's how it goes, right? Instead of helping to allow people to come in and use their gifts, I haven't put the plan down for people to see it and take a piece and then run with it. Forgive me. Forgive me for not maximizing the gifts in you and giving you an environment to use and develop those gifts. Forgive me for not valuing your time and development enough to write my vision down and make it plain. And forgive me for the times that I asked for your help and just had you standing around. Forgive me for my failure to lead well. These are not bullet points of, hey, look at me. And this is truth. As I was sitting and assessing what I've been doing for the Lord and who I've been working with, this is what he showed me. So I ask your forgiveness. Do you forgive me? Thank you.